What's going on, everyone? So today we're making mackerel rundown, roast breadfruit, and ground provision. So stick around, all right? Let me just give you a glimpse of what to expect. So we have our roast breadfruit there, sweet potato, dumpling, and so on. So first, let's get our breadfruit. Luckily, we have a breadfruit tree. As you can probably guess, this is not ideal. It would have been better if we had more persons. One person to catch the breadfruit, one to record, and another to actually pick them. After about 10 minutes, this is what the breadfruits look like. So what we're trying to do is to ensure all sides of the breadfruits are roasted. So we're just going to use a piece of stick to move them around and just to change their positions. Again, to ensure all sides are roasted. So now that our breadfruit has been roasted, now it's time to peel them. Alright, so let's talk about breadfruit a little. It's a starchy food that is rich in carbohydrates, obviously. It provides up to 21% of the daily dietary requirement. It is rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, and it helps with skin inflammation, promotes cardiovascular health, aids with digestion, helps with dandruff and hair growth. It also boosts energy and helps regulate diabetes. Breadfruit even aids collagen production and dental health. These are only some of the many benefits that come from adding breadfruit to our diet. Alright, so we have to remove this part. It is believed that the name breadfruit is derived from the fact that it tastes like bread, especially when it is boiled. Other than that, it has nothing to do with bread really. Alright, and that's it. Roast breadfruit. So this can be had as is, or you can add a little salt. Another option is to fry it. Okay, so now that our breadfruit is ready, now let's turn to our salt mackerel. We will boil it a few times to remove the excess salt. Alright, so we're removing the salted mackerel from the pot now. We will also use this water to boil our ground provisions, whether it's the banana, yam, potato, and so on, to ensure that they come out looking proper. Tastes not hot. Okay, so it's better to remove the scale or the skin from the salt mackerel while it is still warm or hot. While being careful, of course, as it is easier to remove it this way. If we were to wait until the salt mackerel is cooled, then it will become more difficult to remove it. So also we want to remove the bones as well. We want to get rid of all of that. Removing some bones. So after removing the bones, we're just going to go ahead and prepare the vegetables. The tomato, onion, sweet pepper, bell pepper, and scotch bonnet pepper. We want to wash them and cut them in small pieces. Now that the vegetables are ready, we're just going to add some oil to this pot. added the vegetables that we had prepared earlier. Onion, bell pepper, sweet pepper, tomato, and scotch bonnet pepper. And now we're going to add the salt mackerel. So add 2 packs of coconut milk. 2 packs of coconut milk. Milk powder, that is. And you want to stir it until all the milk powder has been dissolved. You don't want any lumps, of course. So here we have a pot of water, 2 packs of coconut milk powder. We have dissolved the coconut milk powder so that there's no lump, and we are allowing this to boil for a few minutes. So we're trying to ensure that it doesn't stick on the side of the pot. Okay, so now we're going to add the salt mackerel along with the vegetables to our custard. Stir it in. Make everything nice and blended. I'm going to add some black pepper, not too much, some for taste. Add the pepper for taste. And of course, all of this is being done on a low fire. After a while, you will turn it off. Now it's time to move on to our ground provisions, and we're going to start with green bananas. Give them a little wash, and now it's time to peel.
And it's okay if it breaks. Yes, it is.
Da-da-dee. You want to remove all of this, and you want to use the side of your finger, not necessarily your fingernail, right?
No, just the side of the fingers.
That's the side of your thumb.
Yes.
To remove the peel. We're adding our bananas to our pot of boiling water. Moving on to the other ground provisions, we have our yam here. Just going to peel it along with the potato, sweet potato that is. Here we're peeling our sweet potato. Adding them to our pot. And we want to turn down the fire, or turn up rather. Turn up the fire so that they can cook quickly. Okay, now it's time to make some dumpling. So here we have our flour, counter flour. I'm going to make some juicy dumpling now. Add a little salt. Mix everything all together. Flour, salt and water. As always, we're adding just a little water as we go on. We just want to make everything nicely moist. Of course, if this is too fast for you, you can definitely slow the video down to see the proper technique. But this is the native or the natural speed. So feel free to slow the video down if you like to see the process or the technique more clearly. Pata bubble, banana, dumpling, yam, sweet potato, niceness. So after a few minutes, we will now test to ensure that everything is cooked. And we are good to go. Now we will turn off the fire. And now we've come to the end of another video where we cooked a Jamaican meal. Today we cooked the salt mackerel rundown with roasted breadfruit and other ground provisions. Please let us know if you've enjoyed this video by leaving us a like, comment, and share. Thank you.